Hi, welcome to Faithfully Renewed, where our understanding of mental health, faith, neuroscience, and our stories intersect. So today I'm going to talk to you briefly about another strategy that we can use at the soul level. Remember, we address mental health issues holistically, and what I mean by that is we address and include the spirit, the soul, and the body. Now, this one that I'm going to talk about today, this intervention that I'm going to talk about today that can really help with trauma, it can even help release trauma, but from the soul. And the soul, remember, is the mind, the will, the imagination, the conscience. It includes the memories. This is where triggers memory triggers can show up and can really impact us. This one I'm going to talk about today actually can impact you at the spirit, the soul, and the body level, and that is breathing. There is power in the breath, and I'm going to talk about spiritually why this is. Do you know that we started our life, so with God, Yahweh picked up soil from the land and breathed into that soil. That was the breath, that's the ruach. So that breath, the soil we became living souls from having God's breath breathed into us. And so now our breath is still really important, although we take it for granted. But when we're intentional about breathing and focusing on that breath, that can change our biology, our soul, and our spirit faster than just about any other intervention. So I'm going to show you a breathing. There are many, many different ways that we can to breathe intentionally to help the body to release and to help the soul to release. But I'm going to show you one today, and this is coherent breathing. It's a form of coherent breathing. And this is, you're going to put your hand on your heart, and you're putting your hand on your heart to just really impact, to put our attention on our heart. See, our attention helps us to focus, and wherever our focus is, energy goes there. So we're putting our hand on our heart to help our focus to be in that area on the heart. And then as we breathe in, we're going to breathe in seeing the love and light of God. So we're going to breathe in seeing that. And as we do breathe in seeing the love and light of God, we're going to exhale. And when we exhale, we're going to release. We're going to do a long exhale, which will engage the parasympathetic system, which is the rest and digest. So go ahead and exhale, releasing the love and light of God as well. Now, when we do this, and because remember, trauma impacts the amygdala. The amygdala is the part where the fight, flight, and freeze is. And that is the part that really looks around and says, is this familiar? And if it's familiar in a way that is threatening, the amygdala is going to be in a survival mode. When we breathe, we're sending new signals to the amygdala part that is looking for threat. And that may be stuck in a threat mode. We're sending a new signal when we breathe, when we do this deep breathing, a new signal that's sending the message that it's okay, and if we keep interrupting the signal, that might be the signal that has felt threatened, that's in survival mode. If we keep interrupting it with relaxation, then eventually that signal goes back and returns, is restored to peace. So that is another very powerful strategy, is just the breath. So if you do this even for 3-5 minutes each day, you will, again, and I'm going to demonstrate it again, where we're going to breathe in with our heart, with our hand on our heart, seeing light and love come in, hold it, and exhale, release it. There you go. Have a blessed day.